Yo then guys, and welcome back to another video. Now today we are going to be talking about Chelsea Football Club. It's been an interesting month to say the least. So the last video I did on Chelsea was Chelsea against Everton, where we lost 3-1, where our whole back line was fucking shocking. Kepa made yet another mistake by passing out from the back and giving it to an Evertonian player where they score. Did they score? I don't think they scored from them opportunities that Kepa gave them, but there were definitely goal-scoring chances. It's just been a really, really weird season for us, okay? Because we come up against teams which we really, really should be beating, like Sheffield United, like Bournemouth, like Southampton, like Everton, and we don't beat them. Like, we drew to Sheffield United, but all the other teams I've listed there, we've lost to. Wolves, a tricky team, we beat 5-2. Now, Wolves have just gone and beat Man City 3-2. And like we managed to beat them 5-2. That's a big scoreline. But we can't beat a Southampton or a Bournemouth. Yet we can go out and play incredibly against Spurs. So Mourinho came into Spurs on the 20th of November. And since then he beat West Ham 3-2. Olympiacos in the Champions League 4-2. He beat Bournemouth 3-2. Lost to United. Beat Burnley 5-0. Beat Tottenham 2-1. Beat Wolves 2-1. And then it comes up to the Chelsea game. Now, in comparison to that, since the 20th of November, we had lost 2-1 to City, drew 2-2 to Valencia in the Champions League, lost 1-0 to West Ham, just about scraped a victory to Aston Villa, lost to Everton 3-1, just about beat Lille 2-1 in the Champions League, which we'll talk about in a minute, lost to Bournemouth 1-0. Like, this is what I don't get, because we played shocking in most of them games, and we come out, and we outclass Spurs, who had just come off the back of a 5-0 win at home. And we play them at home. It's like, the pressure was unreal. The way we were playing was unreal, and we deserved them 3 points. But then, after that game, we come out, and we weren't even in the game against Southampton. Like, we were non-existent. Southampton scored 2 very, very good goals. The first one was beautiful. The second, cheeky little chip over the goalkeeper. We were non-existent. And then we come up against Arsenal, where the first half we were non-existent and played like absolute shit. But then in the second half, we managed to like buck our ideas up kind of thing and scored 2 very late goals. To be fair, Jorginho's first goal was fucking shocking. Leno should have saved that. He came out and completely missed the ball. And Jorginho just put his foot out and taps it into the back of the net. But the second goal was nice from Tammy Abraham. I'm going to be talking about a transfer window, and I'll get onto Tammy Abraham a little bit more. We're against Brighton tomorrow. I don't know what's going to happen there. I really don't. Like, if we can lose to a Southampton and we can lose to a Bournemouth and a West Ham, then we can lose to Brighton very easily. So we got Brighton away. Then we've got the FA Cup, Chelsea against Forest. The next Premier League game after Brighton is Burnley, Newcastle, Arsenal again. That's interesting. Don't know why they're so close together. I don't know where we're going to finish this year. Top 4, I fucking hope. I'm praying. This is going to bring me on to January transfer window. So January transfer window opens tomorrow, okay? Jadon Sancho is wanting to come back to England, and it looks like we could pick him up. The problem, we have 150 million to spend. Jadon Sancho is probably going to take up about 120 mil of that, leaving us with 30 million. Sure, we do need another alternative for Tammy Abraham to pile on the pressure, but we need defenders. Desperately. We need defenders so badly. So either we don't pick up Jadon Sancho and we get rid of Kurt Zouma, although to be fair, Kurt Zouma did play okay-ish in the last couple games. We still need a replacement. Christensen isn't a good defender, so we need to get rid of him. I think if we can pick up maybe 1 or 2 more defenders, that would be beautiful. If we can do that in 30 mil, or Abramovich kind of gives us a little bit more money, that would be beautiful, because Jadon Sancho at Chelsea would be unreal. I don't think, though, we would or he would come to us this year. I think it would be like a Pulisic kind of deal where we buy him and then we loan him back to Dortmund for the remainder of the season. But we need to spend. We need to spend. Our team is just it's very on-off. Like one game we'll be smashing it, we'll be putting on the pressure, and the next game it's like we haven't played football in a couple of years and we're kind of just working our way into it. Now, there's a story in China now where they are capping wages at 100,000 a week, which, for those of you that know, Oscar and Hulk went out for some big money deals. Oscar on 400,000 a week and Hulk just about on 360k a week, I believe. They've been made a mug of because they're now down to 100k, and some of the bigger players like Oscar and Hulk probably will be looking to get out of their contracts now. But the reason I bring that up is because I think that would be a good idea for the Premier League. Maybe not for everyone, but certainly for those under the age of 21. Hudson-Odoi. Now, Hudson-Odoi was looking incredible, okay? The goals that he scored for England I think it was like a month ago, was unreal. And we were looking at him like he's the next big player. He's the next Hazard. We give him a deal of, I think he's on 120k a week now. Okay, no, he's on 210,000 a week. And I don't think he's scored since. It's almost like he is pointless. It's like when he plays, we have 10 men on the pitch. I don't know what's going on. Lampard did a interview where he talked about him, and he kind of he said that he's going to be putting his faith in him still, but he needs to knuckle down and focus and work harder. So Abraham has asked Chelsea for a weekly wage of 210 as well, but they were talks were broken down. It says here, Tammy Abraham's contract talk to Chelsea stall as he wants parity with Callum Hudson-Odoi. That is a lot of money. Why do you need 210,000? Like, why do you need that? Abraham wants Hudson-Odoi's wage or he won't renew. So bearing in mind he signed a 5-year contract in 2017, which means that we still have him for another 2 years, unless we sell him, of course. So at the moment, like, there's no real rush. He's playing regular football, so I can't see that he's going to want to go anywhere. But we definitely do need another striker or a forward player, just in case he decides, you know what, I want out. Honestly, I genuinely think our season would be over now if we didn't have our ban halved. We would be screwed. I don't even think we would have made it into the top 4, because now that we're able to buy players, like, we have one striker, okay? Batshuayi, he's not a good striker. He's not that good. Giroud's being linked with everywhere right now because Aubameyang's meant to be leaving Arsenal. He's not renewing his contract because he says he wants to leave in the summer because Arsenal are 12th right now. And Giroud's meant to be going to Inter Milan. He's meant to be going to Atletico Madrid. He's meant to be going to Arsenal. Like, it's ridiculous how many places that Giroud has been linked with. But yeah, it will be really, really interesting to see where we go with our money this January. I just hope that we buy another defender. We need it. We really need it. I want to just quickly talk about the Champions League. So obviously we're through now. We beat Lille 2-1. So that means Valencia and Chelsea are through. Ajax haven't made it, which is nuts because they made it to the semi-finals last year. Yeah, it was the semi-finals. They got knocked out by Spurs just about. But yeah, Ajax aren't in it this year. But who are we against? Bayern Munich. Unbelievable. Although, to be fair, Bayern Munich aren't doing too great in the league right now. They're not doing badly, but they're not doing amazing. They're third. They're 4 points off the top, behind Mönchengladbach and RB Leipzig. So they're not doing amazing. They've lost 4 games and they've lost their last 2 as well. So, you know. So yeah, it's going to be a very interesting game. I believe it's on in February. 25th of Feb. It's the first leg, and then the second leg is 18th of March. It's going to be a very, very interesting game. At the moment, I don't know if I want us to go through or not, because like, if we're not playing very well in the Premier League, do we really need more games to be piled on top of us? But there we are. That is Chelsea Football Club so far. Some games we're playing really, really well. Other games we're getting absolutely mugged off, and it's like we're non-existent in the game. It's not going very well for us. I've realised that games this year aren't that spread apart, as in, like, Wolves against Man City only happened on the 6th of October, where they beat them 2-0. So they beat them both times this season. Wow. Either way, I think Liverpool have won the league at this point. Unless something goes drastically wrong, then yeah, they've won it. Let me know who you think we should sign in the January transfer window. If you think we should get a defender or a new midfielder or an attacker. Bearing in mind we've only got 150 million, but like one big player kind of takes that whole budget away from you. It's no longer like 2012 where you could pick up a decent player for about or a world-class player for about 40, 50 mil. It's now like, you know, Neymar and Mbappe are like 250 million each, which is fucking ridiculous. But yes, this is where we're going to end this video. If you did enjoy it, then please smash the like button, comment what it is down below, subscribe, share the video around, do all that good stuff. And I will see you... Wait, we're at the end of the daily uploading now. I mean, I will see you tomorrow just because it's Wednesday. But that's mad. We're finally at the end of the daily uploading. And I did every day. I'm quite proud of that. So yeah, for the entirety of January, we're on the 3-day again. 3-day? Yeah, 3-day. 3 videos a week, yeah. And then after that, we're on 6 videos a week. There's going to be a difficult one, but hey. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it, eh? But anyway, I'll see you tomorrow with another video. Thank you guys for watching, and peace.